Okay, water signs, welcome to your daily focus tarot for Friday. I really got, watch your back. I don't always read the Ten of Swords as backstabbing, but whoa, man. I am today. Okay, so the clarifier, the other card that came out initially with the Ten of Swords, which can be a completion, and quite obviously it can be, betrayal or backstabbing. I also got Four of Cups, and to me this is like you're being offered something but you're not seeing it. The all-seeing eye is here, but he's, asleep, or he's meditating, not quite sure what he's doing, but he's being offered something and not seeing it, not going for it. And the clarifier, the original clarifier for Ten of Swords was Queen of Cups. Druidcraft did not want to give me a clarifier for Four of Cups. I tried shuffling for the longest time and all I got was you're being offered something you're not seeing. So then I asked the Ethereal Visions for a clarifier for it, and I got Ten of Wands, and again, Queen of Cups. So Ten of Wands is about a burden, like a spiritual burden, a mental and emotional burden. So like kind of like an emotional abuse, like somebody would be calling you names for a very long time, or they would put like the blame on you, they would guilt trip you. That's the sort of thing I'm getting here. And the Queen of Cups in both decks, you'll notice they look very different. This one almost has like a mermaid kind of look to her, and she's got like these little tadpoles on either side of her. I'll try and zoom in a little bit so you can see. She's also got, the shell. This card kind of makes me think of Venus. And she's got two cups. She's got like a bigger one, and then she's got a smaller one that she's drinking from. And she's got the seahorses. She's got these bookended seahorses mating for life. Or no, it's not Venus. It's Aphrodite, I think. That's in the famous picture where she comes out of the seashell in the water. So, Queen of Cups. And this one shows it a little bit more directly. She's like dipping her toe into the water, into her intuition. Not that there's, anything wrong with this. This Queen of Cups, like the tadpoles are about like a new growth, like a new phase in life, like starting a new phase. So like the other Queen of Cups, the one from the Druidcraft, it's almost like she's starting to use her intuition, but she's not. And this is talking about, they're both talking about unconscious emotions. And this one I read as unconscious emotions in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, more than I do this one. And these are cards of Scorpio. These are also cards about being in the flow of your emotions, being stable. So that could be what is being offered to you with this Ten of Wands. Being able to drop this burden and have an end to this burden so that you can have stability. I'll read to you from the Druidcraft about who the Queen of Cups is. I don't usually look at that part of the booklets, but some people might want to know, since you've got like a double Queen of Cups from both decks. So this is she is in touch with the most profound aspects of the feminine. She is fully open to the qualities of the goddess that include healing and nurturing, as well as the inner strength that can unite creative imagination with compassionate action in the world. Her ability to connect with these qualities can give her a mysterious, unattainable aura. She does not depend on outside validation for her purpose in life. An excellent mother, therapist, and friend, she is often involved in artistic pursuits or in the healing arts. She can express her emotions freely and can be highly intuitive or psychic. And the Druid Craft says if this card does not refer to you, it may refer to your mother, to a therapist, or to a woman who inspires love in you and stirs the depths of your emotional nature. Since the Queen of Cups is able to unite dreams and visions and to make them come true in the world, finding this card in a reading may also refer to the profession of acting or to the world of theater and film where dreams are turned into creative endeavors. It could also refer to any work involved in the field of relationship counseling and healing. Now, to me, this is definitely a reading about you need some type of healing. And this cup here that's on wings, that could be what the offering is. The offering could very much be healing because you're dropping these burdens. You're dropping this emotional, this mental abuse, this long-held burden that you've been carrying. You're dropping this person who's stabbing you in the back and then left you to die on the shores near your emotion, near your spirituality. So this is an ending, right? This is an ending of these tens. These are endings, and this is an ending of these two burdens, of this physical burden, this physical betrayal, physical backstabbing, and an ending of these emotional and mental burdens here with the wands, spiritual burdens. This is talking about you needing to focus on your healing. Now, if the person who is backstabbing you is some woman that you know, and this isn't referring to a therapist or whatever, that's why I read the book. I usually don't read individual cards as individual people or the characteristics of certain people, either in my life or in other people's life. I usually read them in terms of like the other things that they stand for, like intuition and that sort of thing. But if it is about a particular person, I felt I had to read that, but if it is about a particular person and you've got this person coming into your reading twice, I mean, take this as a sign. If you need a sign to leave, don't stay in an abusive relationship ever. Don't, focus on getting out. If you are, focus on recognizing what exactly abuse is, if you don't know what abuse is. And a lot of people don't. They don't know neglect as a form of abuse. They don't know gaslighting. They don't know to recognize, emotional abuse or mental abuse. They only know to recognize abuse as things like being hit, being kicked, being raped, stuff like that. But I'm here to tell you there are more forms than that, way more forms. And you don't have to live like that. You don't have to live with it. If the Queen of Cups is talking about more of an intuition and using your intuition and using your internal compassion, your internal mother for yourself to guide yourself out of this, that could also be the case. Whatever it is, I really encourage you to get out of it. At the bottom of the ethereal visions, there's the Page of Wands. So a message about guidance, and she's looking at this guidance, and then strength, internal strength, and eternal strength. You see this figure 8 here. You see this eternity symbol. So this is you not realizing that you have the strength, that you have the knowledge, that you have this ability to overcome this, to tame whatever this is. But you're going to get an aha moment. You're going to get a tower. You're going to get something that changes the way you think and changes the way that you live. And there's going to be a balance coming. There's going to be a balance in your life between good and evil, between male and female, between giving and receiving. You know, people aren't just going to keep taking from you all the time. They're going to have to give back to you. And they're going to have to give the same amount that you put into the relationship. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this solid new beginning in terms of your life, in terms of the physical aspects of your life. And the High Priestess. Knowledge. She balances the sun and the moon. She's got the book of eternal knowledge, the book of life. She is holding on to it, and she understands it. This is your higher self. This is your higher support. This is anybody who can give you guidance from something greater than themselves and greater than their ego. I wish you a better Friday. I'll see you tomorrow.